Hello everyone, this is Nikita Rathod and today I'm going to deliver a speech on my favorite book, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. The Secret is essentially a self-help book that promotes the idea of thoughts and positive thinking can make a huge change in our lives. So, first of all, I want to talk about the concepts of the book that are mentioned by the writer. After that, I will talk about the my own experiences and opinions and how this book helped me out in my past. So, let's get start from the summary of this book. In this book, writers talk about that how a positive thinking can bring so many changes in your circumstances, how a subtle shift of your thoughts can make your life so beautiful. And this book talks about tells us about the uh, techniques and the concepts that how our thoughts can bring so many changes into our lives, and we can make our dreams come true with the help of this book, and we can apply those techniques into our lives and make our life bright. So writer mentions so many techniques like visualization, mirror techniques, 369 techniques and some other techniques, but I usually follow the visualization, journaling and those techniques, and this helped me out a lot in my hard phase. So writer here mention that our thoughts are everything. Like nothing is predestined in our life. We can own our life and empower on our thoughts and make our life on our own way. If I talk about my own experiences on this book, I learned a lot. I started empowering my thoughts to make changes into my life. And this book is based on the power of positive thinking and the law of attraction. If I talk about the positive thinking, we can change our circumstances, we can bring a lot of opportunities into our life by the help of our thoughts. If we only think positive, we will attract only positive thing into our life. If we will think negative, we will attract only the negative things into our life. And if I talk about the second concept, that is law of attraction, it's just a universal law that tells us about that whatever you will think in your mind, you will attract. You will realize that whatever, suppose in present you are doing great, or whoever you are is just because of your past thoughts. It's just an outcome of your past thought, and whatever you will become in your future, that will be the outcome of your present thoughts, your current situation, and how you deal with the situation in the present. And law of attraction teaches us that whatever we want to become into our life and whatever we desire into our life, we can make them reality just by our thoughts, by consistently working on a particular thoughts. But this concept is only depends on the consistency. Some people used to daydreaming, but the visualization and daydreaming both are different concepts. In daydreaming, for an example, yesterday I was thinking I want to become a billionaire, I want to purchase a car, but today I am thinking that I want to become a doctor, I want to become a teacher. So my thoughts are changing on the daily basis, but in visualization we just work on that particular thing. Suppose yesterday I was thinking that I want to master my fluency of English, and today I'm also thinking the same, that I want to master my English fluency. If I will consistently work on the particular thought for 2 months, 3 months, I will be able to make my fluency better in English speaking. So This is the difference between the visualization and daydreaming. And this book tells us about the process of visualization. And there is no foundations that there is some particular time you have to visualize on that time. There is no such foundation. You can visualize. Maybe you are traveling, you can visualize your dreams or whatever you want to become into your life, whatever your desires, you can visualize in your mind, and they will become reality into your life. And the best part of this book, that when I started applying these laws in my life, I started making results into my life. If I share one of my experience, once I want to learn English. I want to speak more and more in English. And I was just visualizing about one day I will go to a platform and I will deliver a speech on my own. And here today I am delivering a speech just because of my manifestations. And there are so many. I also shared these ideas of this book, and when I explored many things related to this book, I found a lot of things. Because when you start exploring on a particular thing, you find related the some more related things related to this concept. And after that, I realized that this is something that we can share with other people's or apply into our life to make our lives better. And for if I talk about these concepts of this book, there are so many successful peoples, celebrities also try to apply these outcomes. But most important thing we need to note here, that this all this will work only when we will be trustful throughout the process. If we trust the process, then it will become the outcome. If we will think that I want to try it, whether it work or not, then it will not work. And if I talk about the another techniques like mirror technique, in the mirror technique, you stand before a mirror and just deliver your thoughts, whatever comes to your mind or whatever you want to become in your life. And after 7 or 8 days, you will see that same things are happening into your life. For an example, sometime happens, a thought is going on into our head, and we encounter that same thing maybe on our phones, on our screens, or in real life. Sometimes happen. For an example, um, I suppose I'm thinking that I want to buy new sneakers, and when I will open my phone, there will be some advertisement or something else will come on my screen, and I will start like I want to buy this one, and I will purchase, or maybe I will encounter on the shop or somewhere else. So this happens with our life, that our thoughts defines our destinies. Nothing is predestined. We can define our future. We can make our own future on our, and we can take our stand on the basis of our thoughts. And if I talk about the another techniques like 365, and I will mention only those techniques that I applied into my life and I got benefit from them. 369 technique, in this technique you have to write that particular thing that you want in your life, you want to manifest into your life. Then you have to write 3 times in the morning, and 6 times in the lunch time, and 9 times when you go to the bed. You have to write those things. And when you will write for 1 month 45 days like this, you will start manifesting these things. And second most beautiful thing that I found in this book is the power of paying gratitude. Whatever you have into your life, you have to be grateful for those things, so that you can shift your mind on the positive side of the things. After reading this book, I changed my mindset to positive. I started thinking positively. Whenever I go somewhere or when I see the things, I just notice the positive outcome of this thing, no matter what is it. For an example, if I'm facing a hardship or I'm facing hurdles in my life, I will see the positive outcome of this. Means if I am facing a failure, it will make me more powerful, more stronger, and it will teach me some more ideas about if I will do in the future, it can be harmful for me. So next time, whenever I will meet that particular situation, I will not make that mistake again. So that's beneficial for me. And I shared this idea with one of my friend, and first when she started first time, she was not aware, like she was trying that this practice works or not. Then she just written, but that didn't work out because she was thinking this will work or not. There was a confusion in her mind, so it didn't work. After that, I told her that how it works, you have to be fully trustful on this process, then it will work. And she tried this process out, and she got results according to this. And at the end, I just want to recommend you that read this book if you want to empower your positive thoughts, if you want to change your mindset on the positive side, and if you want to become successful into your life, just read this book and learn some more practices. And there is a movie on this same book, The Secret, and the name of the movie is also The Secret by the same writer. So you can watch that movie also and you can read this book. But I prefer to read this book rather than to watch a movie, because it will bring so many informations to you. So thank you.